Welcome to another episode of Sport Talk, a show where we have the opportunity to sit down with various student athletes at Hood College and discuss their experiences with the recruiting process as well as the transition between high school and college athletics. I'm your host, Scott Kiwi. He's a graduate of Jaquez Capistrano High School located in San Juan Capistrano, California. His baseball team participated in a tournament called the Boris Classic and won last year. This is an extremely prestigious tournament held in California. Please welcome freshman baseball player Dylan Jaquez.
Thanks for having me on, Scott.
Yeah, absolutely, man. How's it going?
It's going good, man. It's going good.
Tell me, when was the first time you started playing baseball?
Ooh, first time I started playing baseball, I would probably have to go back to since I was little. Probably T-ball when I was around 5. Just fell in love with the game and just been playing ever since.
What was T-ball? What was that experience like for you?
It was fun. I got to play with all my friends. My dad coached, my friend's dad coached. It was fun. It was a really fun experience.
So with your dad being the coach,
Yeah.
did that kind of add a little bit more of something to kind of get yourself going when at a young age?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it helped having him, motivate me, and just kind of looking up to him, like a baseball perspective, really helped. So I like that.
Would you say dads are always the best coaches out there?
I mean, at a younger age, I would say yeah. I mean, it was fun having him around.
Did he coach you, like, growing up? Older?
Yeah. Growing up and then moving into high school, transitioning to my high school coaches. But yeah, I would say he was a big part of helping me grow and learn as a baseball player.
Do you have any siblings that played baseball as well?
No, I'm an only child, so but I've had like family members, cousins play baseball. So,
Have you always been from California?
Yeah. My family's from Boston, New York, upstate New York a little bit, but mostly Boston. And then they moved out to California, so from Cali, I like it out there.
And how would you say growing up the kind of competition was with baseball in Cali?
Yeah, I mean, Southern California's definitely got a lot of good competitive baseball, definitely. Adds to, good experience and really fires you up and, gets you going. But yeah, it's a competitive experience out there.
So moving towards high school, did you go to high school with a lot of friends that you grew up playing baseball with?
Well, so I went to school that was around 45 minutes away from me. And so I kind of didn't really know anybody going in. So that was a new experience, having to make new friends and stuff, but it was definitely worth it.
Was it a public school or a private school?
It was a private school.
And how was that atmosphere, compared to growing up playing baseball and then you start playing baseball at a private high school? How is that atmosphere compared to
I would say it's more, it was smaller. So it was good. It was a good ratio. I would say it was probably about the same, I would say, but definitely academically private school is harder. And then athletically, I would say it was challenging.
Academically, how did you do in a private school setting?
Academically, I struggled, freshman year, and then my GPA just continued to improve. Up to senior year, one thing I really focused on was small student-teacher ratio, so I was able to reach out to my teachers and meet with them before school, after practice, so that really helped.
Being at a private school, like you mentioned, smaller ratio of students to teachers and student to coaches, would you say you really gained a personal experience while attending this school?
Yeah, I'd say I definitely gained a personal experience. It taught me a lot of things, like to reach out and stuff, and it definitely pushed me to work harder.
And do you think this also led up to the chemistry on the field with everybody around you?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, we had a good, our team was like a family, we all helped each other on the field, off the field, so I would definitely say yes, that helped.
Your first high school season, your freshman year, how was that?
That was good. It was a good season. I learned a lot. We had a good team chemistry. I mean, we didn't always win, but we were pushing each other and definitely learned a lot, from a freshman year in high school.
How would you say the competition in your, division or conference was in high school?
I would say it was pretty competitive. the Trinity League it's a really good league. We have a lot of good guys coming out of that league, so it definitely pushes me to really work harder and strive towards the next level.
When growing up, did you play any club baseball besides high school baseball?
Yeah, I played club baseball. I played club baseball outside of high school baseball, so that really pushed me, made me work hard, and to learn how to grind.
How did your club team compare to your high school team? Do you have any friends that went to your high school that played on any of those club teams with you?
No, not really, no. But yet again, the club really prepared me for high school.
Talk to me about the Boris Classic tournament.
Yep.
You mentioned that there are no state championships in California.
Right.
So talk to me about this tournament.
Yeah, so the Boris Classic, it's held by the Boris Foundation, by Scott Boris. He's a Major League Baseball agent, and his brother. His brother's mainly involved with it. And so there's select teams in Northern California, select teams in Southern California, mid-season tournament that you play, and winner from Northern California plays winner from Southern California to take the title. And it was a really competitive tournament. We all had fun. And we ended up winning the Southern California part, so we got to play at USD, University of San Diego. So that was a cool experience. And we played a team from the Bay Area, and we ended up winning. So, that was really fun.
How would you say personally that experience was for you winning that tournament? How much did that mean to you?
I mean, it meant a lot. It was fun to win a championship. It's always fun to dogpile on the field, with the boys. So that was really fun, and it pushed me to like a winning mentality.
Transitioning to the recruiting process.
Mm-hmm.
What made you kind of look at Maryland as a place that you wanted to possibly be?
Right. So I'm planning on majoring in political science. So Hood being an hour outside of D.C., there's no better area for political science major than Washington. So I try to look at schools around D.C. Came out here to visit Hood and just really fell in love with it. Fell in love with the campus, baseball coaches, and just really love the campus and the school.
When you came here, did you get an instant feeling, wow, I think this is going to be the best place for me. I think I'm going to really benefit this program. What exactly would you say that you bring to the table in order to make the program here better than it has been in the past?
Yeah, definitely. I would say that I kind of bring like a hard-working kind of ethic, and just really try to push everybody along, and just try to grind. Try to do something and get better every day. So I feel like I bring a hard-working mentality, and whatever way I can help the team win.
And what position do you play?
Pitcher.
So you got a lot of skills and mindsets that you have to kind of be acquainted with as far as being a pitcher. Moving forward, how do you think the team is going to be this year?
Definitely, I feel like we had a good season last year. We've been trending upwards. We still got a lot to work on. I feel like we keep working hard. I think we're gonna have a good season this year. We have a saying in our program, climb the mountain. So we want to get to the peak of that mountain, and so we're gonna continue climbing the mountain. A lot of hard work. I think we should have a good season.
Did you guys have a fall season yet?
Yeah, we did. So we had a fall season. We're limited to 16 practices with the coaches, and then we can have captain's practices. So we had, 1 or 2 captain's practices a week, and then we had the 16 fall practices. So we lifted, and then we would just scrimmage, mostly inter-squad against each other.
How did you feel the team played in fall ball?
I thought we played good. I definitely thought we had a lot of energy, and it was a very competitive atmosphere. So that was good.
If there's one word to describe your team thus far, what would it be?
I'd say family. I'd say we all, look out for each other. We all help each other get better academically, athletically. I think we're all really close this year, so that's good.
Academically, you want to major in political science. Mm-hmm. What exactly do you want to do with that after school?
I plan on. I want to go to law school. I kind of want to be a lawyer. I like that. I like the politician kind of aspect of that. I think that would be cool. But you kind of you need a law degree for that. So I kind of want to go to law school and then, figure out, run for office, be a lawyer, kind of juggling that. So we'll see.
What would be the dream law school if you had to choose right now?
Dream law school, I'd probably go with USC.
Nice. Well, thank you very much for
Thank you.
taking the time to be on the show.
Thanks.
I want to take the time again to thank my guest, Dylan Jaquez, for coming on to the show. Thank you. I'm your host, Scott Kiwi. Until next time, this has been another episode of Sport Talk.